welcome back to a new video, and today I'm at Edwin's house. I don't want to show his address or anything, but I'm at Edwin's house and we're gonna be installing this back into, well, not back into this BMW, but we're gonna be installing this radio into this BMW. He said he wants to learn how to, well, not learn, but he wants to solder it properly this time instead of doing what these people did. Yeah, we're gonna go pick up some solder right now. Let's see if he can use my camera and not break it this time and actually just film me. Like I said, I'm gonna be installing this. I'm just gonna have this in for the meantime. Later on, I will look into getting a system and all that. It's just that that's pretty pricey, and I don't really have the money to do that quite yet. I have other things I need to take care of first, which for starters, I want to get a different steering wheel, and that's gonna cost some money. So for right now, I'm keeping it simple so I can just have some music and be able to call people. I'm having my old head unit inside the car. This car is kind of hard to have other types of head units in because you can't really see, but it's literally just this section. So if I wanted to get a touchscreen head unit in here, it's not that easy. Again, also I want to have this so I can play music because I'm not going to be driving the MR2 for a little bit. I gotta wait for my uncle to repair it. So yeah, that's gonna be what we're gonna be doing today. Little bitch ass.
Like, a lot of kids want to get a fucking single cab nowadays with the fucking swap. We're like in the tuner stage right now.
So, sorry, my hair is a mess. I haven't had time to get a haircut or anything. And I don't really want to have a hat on. So anyways, today, for this video, you know how I said I'm trying to get a new steering wheel? Well, I already got a new steering wheel. And it's actually really nice. So, I don't know if anybody knows what kind of steering wheel these are, but these are pretty pricey, and I got it for a really good deal. So today I'm gonna put this into the car. I was hoping to put it in along with the new shift knob I ordered, but that says it's gonna get delivered by the end of today, hopefully. Or I got a notification about on my phone that says that there's an item delivering for me in Ontario, but I ordered 3 items, so I don't know if they put all 3 items in one box, or I don't know how the situation is. So I'm waiting for the shift knob by the end of today, but right now, while I have time and there's daylight, I'm gonna install the steering wheel. Now, I'm gonna keep it in the steering wheel in this car, but something might happen later on that you guys will find out about later on, obviously, that I might have to remove it, but I don't know when it's gonna be. So for right now, I'm gonna run it in this car, and I'm gonna enjoy driving this car with that steering wheel. Because if you can see, the whole reason I'm getting rid of this steering wheel is because it looks all nasty, all that, and then it looks like a school bus. You know, it looks like a school bus steering wheel. So I don't really want to drive at this thing anymore. So hopefully this gives me a sportier feel, and it gives me like better driving experience in this car. I've always wanted to do something like this in this car, and now I finally have the chance. And I think I forgot to tell you guys that I finally got the radio in. I didn't give you guys the finish of that part of the video, I guess. Yeah, it works just fine. It does the job. Obviously, I need a system with subs and an amp and stuff to actually get good bass and all that. But right now, this will do. I have music in the car, and I can actually, hear something. So yeah, anyways, we're going to get started with the install. I'm probably going to put the camera down. I don't even have a tripod with me right now. I'm at home, but I live it inside. So I might as well just leave it somewhere and get on with the install. So I'm probably going to obviously have to disconnect the battery. I'm not going to show you guys that part. I haven't done it yet, but I'm going to do it. And we're going to get with the install. I probably won't give you guys in-depth descriptions of what I'm using and all that. Just know that this is a BMW, and I am going to be using bits to do this install. And if you guys do want an in-depth install or anything, let me know in the comments down below, and I will probably try to do something else with depth and actual description of what I'm doing. But for right now, I just want to get this in the car, have it documented somewhat, and post it for you guys. So yeah, we're gonna get started, and I'll put the camera down. Schooly boy. Alright, so I know most of you guys don't have this car, and people who have this car don't really see these videos. But if you do own this car, which is a 1992, which is it's a general term. The chassis code is in E34. If anybody owns this car from the 1991 and up, their steering wheel comes with this. I think this is for the clock spring, and well, you have to disconnect these wires. There's another wire in there that you disconnect. Well, you disconnect this actually. I just have to reconnect that. Don't know why I had to disconnect it before, but the steering wheel, see, is fitting pretty well. And now when I tighten this, I'm pretty sure it'll just, well, stay in. The only thing is I won't have an airbag, a usable airbag, because I do have it. It's just I won't be able to. It won't deploy, and I won't have a horn. That's the only thing with this steering wheel. Again, that's why I want to keep this one intact, so if and when something in the near future happens, I didn't ruin any electronics, so it works. It still works. This is going to look so good in this car. I just have to finish tightening everything up, buttoning things down, and we should be good to go. Okay, essentially, the steering wheel is now in. All I have to do is tighten the airbag in, but I just do that from the back. But, yeah, out with the old. See, oh, well, I'm out with the old school bus looking one and in with the sportier looking one. Again, in the near future, I might have to take it out again, hence why I kept the wires intact, or else I would have just snipped them. But again, this looks so much better. I don't really even use the horn much. In my MR2, I have a horn button on the side here of the dash, and I rarely use it because, I mean, it's hard to reach. But in this car, against the stick, I'll be able to just rev at someone if someone's doing something stupid. I do that in general anyways. And on top of that, the airbag for that one wasn't even really working because it had the SRS light on anyways. So this is a good compromise. I feel like it looks OEM plus, and I mean, if I was gonna get something without an airbag, it might as well be something like, I just feel like I don't need to wire anything in. It looks just fine. I'm really happy about it. The only thing is, yeah, the buttons look kind of custy and all that. But I mean, it looks better than that one. Is my thing. I love how that one this one looks, and it looks way better than that one. On top of that, I may wire these buttons in later on. To the radio or something. But I mean, for now, they're just there for a show. But I mean, it's the type of steering wheel it is that I'm really more like excited for. I like this style of steering wheel. It looks good. It feels good. And now, I mean, I think I can feel my turn signal even easier. It's freaking amazing. I love it. I am happy. So now all I gotta wait for is my shift knob to get in, and I will install that as well. I probably won't make a video on it because it's very small. But if you guys do want to see a video on it, well, I'll probably do it in this video. Maybe. I probably won't because it's going to come late. But if you guys do want to see a video on it, if it doesn't show up in this video, then leave a comment down below and let me know in... Oh, there's no more polls, so I can't do that anymore. Let me know in the comments down below if you want to see a video on that. It is a likewise shift knob. If you guys have any questions on what I'm doing, well, what kind of shift knob or whatever, that's what it is. Let me know in the comments of what you guys think of the steering wheel. It just looks, and it's thicker, so it just feels nicer to drive. What I might do is adjust the play in the steering wheel and make it just a bit tighter because I freaking hate how much play there is. But all in all, I'm happy. This was an easy install, so and if anybody wants to do this to their car, it's as easy as removing the airbag, obviously taking off the battery terminal and stuff, but removing the airbag, taking off the bolt or the nut that's in the middle, and then swapping it out. Just make sure that the splines fit. I was confused on this car, as I mentioned in earlier videos, why I didn't install the other one. But all in all, I'm happy. Okay, so it's the same day I put in this steering wheel. And I wasn't expecting the shift knob to come in today. Like, as I finished recording this, it still said it was in transit. But then I got a notification saying it was out for delivery. So, it's actually already here. And if you guys recognize this is Likewise. Shout out to Likewise. I will leave the Instagram so you guys can go follow them. They do awesome work. So far, I'm already loving how this one feels compared to the last one. The last one felt kind of, I don't know, I didn't really like the feel of it as much. But this one doesn't feel super heavy. It feels like it fits my palm just fine. The other one felt like it was a little too big. But anyways, I'm going to install this into the car right now. And hopefully this adapter stays in place a lot more than the other one. The other one kind of just sort of kept twisting off. That's why I didn't really like it anymore either, because it kept, as you can see right here, there's like grooves. I don't know if you can see that, but see, look, there's grooves in the shifter. There's grooves in the shifter because the other adapter kept sliding off because the Allen bolts were screwing directly onto it, but since it's so smooth, it wasn't really gripping on. So that's why it got me annoyed. Plus, since it's so heavy, it was easy to twist off. I'm glad that this isn't so heavy because I know this will stay in place a little bit more. And on top of that, this is a different style adapter. Like I said, the other one's screwed into the shifter. This one screws around it. This tightens itself up so it sandwiches itself on the shifter instead of actually directly bolting on. So hopefully that stays in place. Plus, like I said, it might just look that much better in this car, especially with the blue theme going on. I know it's a Tiffany blue, but they didn't have this kind of dark blue on the website or anything, and I didn't want to go with simple black. So we're running the Tiffany and Ho, is what they say in the website. So yeah, I'm gonna install it and then show you guys maybe a few clips of it shifting and see how it feels. I'm gonna tell you guys how it feels, and yeah, like I said, I'm gonna leave the Instagram down below, and I'm gonna maybe link them down below. I'm not sponsored or anything, but they just do great work. So I'm excited to throw this on, and I'll show you guys once it's already on. Alright, so what I'm already noticing is that it's on there a lot better, and it just feels, it's not too heavy for the shifter, because I know the shifter, the linkage still has play in it, but this makes it feel like it's just fine. It feels like you can shift and smooth into gears, and man, it feels good. Yeah, so what, it's a little crooked. It may be because of the adapter, but oh well. I like how it just, see how easy that was, and it's still on there, you know. The other one would have already twisted off. So yeah, I am selling that other shift knob again if anybody is interested, but for me it's just not my style shift knob. I thought it was going to be nicer, but not really. This is more my style. It's an easier grip than the other one, and it actually, see, it feels like it's not too playful. So now I actually did get in both the steering wheel and the shift knob same day. This car is turning out very, very nice. I just have to do a couple other things. I would have already fixed the issues that it has mechanically if the MR2 wasn't under the knife. You guys will find out about that. Well, I'll give you an update on it. So the update on the MR2 is that I bought a Mishimoto radiator for it, and apparently it's a little too big. Now I don't know if that's a mismatched radiator that's not supposed to be in there, or if they sent me the wrong one. I don't know what the case is, but I emailed Mishimoto, and now I'm just waiting for a response on what the issue actually is. And if not, maybe if it is the one I was supposed to get, then I may have to tinker with it and get it into, because my uncle hasn't used those kind of parts at all in his lifetime, so it may be something that he needs to learn how to put into the car, because he knows what he's doing. It's just the fact that like the part isn't a part he's used before, so he may have to be instructed on how to put it in. I don't even know how to put it in, but I've seen some videos and they've put it in some peculiar ways, so I'm gonna try some of the ways I've seen somebody put it in the car. Yeah, that's the update for the MR2. That's why I've been driving this car a lot more, and I've been putting more driver mods in the car, because I want it to feel better driving down the road. I don't want it to be kind of jank anymore. That stupid steering wheel, school bus steering wheel, just made the car feel a lot more dated. So now it feels a little bit more refreshed and all that. Again, all I really have to do for the interior, I feel like, is I need to get the dash flocked, and I need to get this flocked. But other than that, what do you guys feel like I should do with the dash? Should I just paint it black, or should I get it flocked? Leave a comment down below on that as well. But other than that, if you guys did enjoy the video, please leave a like down below. I know my hair is a mess. Leave a like down on the video, and subscribe and hit that notification bell. It helps the channel a lot. And please also leave a comment down below. I'll probably read it. Like, I don't really respond to comments really, because I honestly don't know what to say. But I do read them. I do have more than enough time in the day to read the comments. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Peace out.